Love has never been a popular movement. James Baldwin once said, "Love has never been a popular movement." And as I watch the news in the cesspool of social media, I know it to be true. And I think about it every time I hear my people say, well, how shouldn't oppressed people fight back? And I don't understand how the answer isn't crystal clear. Not like this. Then again, love has never been a popular movement. Or quoting Assata Shakur, nobody has ever gotten their freedom by appealing to the moral sense of the people who were oppressing them. But I ask you, what hasn't been done to us? Us stuffed on boats and thrown over the water for fodder, us branded barely human, us strange fruit, us back of the bus, us from the thankless tilling of the land to Emmett Till, open casket unrecognizable. But the open casket was our weapon. The monthly lists of lynching, marching on Washington, Ruby Bridges bridging the separation of segregation. The things I have seen. Our Black Panthers would never go for sleeping villagers or dancers of unity in love. We have never celebrated death, though the white dream still fears this nightmare and guns down our innocence in the streets. Even by any means necessary, Malcolm X went to Mecca, saw people of all colors praying together, and had a change of heart. I secretly believe that's why they took him out, because love has never been a popular movement. I watch buildings leveled, collapsing into themselves. I keep thinking about that scene in Avatar, the part where Neytiri says, "Don't think. You do not think for this. This is sad, very sad only." What is happening here is sad, very sad only. The Middle East is sick with toxic masculinity. When a woman bleeding is paraded in the streets for the world to see, and you say, "That's what you get?" When people have no water to drink and you say, "That's what you get?" When mothers with bloodshot eyes are searching for signs of life and you say, "That's what you get." When what was once someone's home looks like a post-apocalyptic war zone and you say, "That's what you get." When you see the gaping buildings, wounds open, people escaping and say, "That's not enough," or chant from the river to the sea, you know humanity is sick with a lack of empathy. How can you have a yes, but for any child's blood? Linger with me in the land of yes and ache with a mother's heart for the bombed and the burned, for the misplaced and the murdered, for the borders and doors shut with nowhere to go, for the mothers distraught, chanting, "Stop the bombing for the love of God and find my son." And the bombs won't bring them back, and the rockets won't bring them back, and love has never been a popular movement. Dear human, since when were we a fair price for freedom? Since when were we a fair price for defense? Listen to Mama Maya, remembering the words of a Roman slave, "I am human. Nothing that is human is foreign to me." Listen to Uncle James, who said, "You could be that monster, but you've got to choose not to be." Listen to the father crying for his missing daughter, who can still say they have mothers crying too. Like Baldwin said, what you've got to remember is what you're looking at is you. Everyone you're looking at is you. Thank you.